What is going on, gamers? Vertical Smile here, and today we're playing the brand new Fallout 4. It just came out a couple of days ago. And first things first, this game looks fucking ridiculous. The visuals in this game take mass shit on Fallout 3, Fallout New Vegas, pretty much any game I have played recently, except for maybe Call of Duty. Call of Duty does have some pretty badass graphics, but the gameplay is garbage, as with all Call of Duties. So in this video, guys, I'm going to show you how to use console commands, give yourself infinite ammo, stuff like that, currency, any item you can really imagine. There are a ton of codes online that I will leave a link to in the description, so if you're looking for a certain thing, just go ahead and supplement the codes I use for the codes you want. Alrighty, guys, so let's go ahead and get into it. First thing you're going to want to do is open up your console. Now, the way you do that is by hitting the tilde key, which is the one to the left of the one on the top of your keyboard and the one above the tab on the left side of your keyboard. And it's the little squiggly line that you put over the E in jalapeno. Super easy to find. So you're going to go ahead and hit that button, and as you can see, I already have all these commands up because I've already been fucking with it. So all you're going to do is open it up, type in TGM, and that's going to enable God mode, and you'll get that little line under where you typed in TGM that says God mode is enabled. But since I already have it enabled, I'm not going to do it again. It's pointless. And now that you have that enabled, basically what that does is it allows you, A, to never die, which is dope if you're having trouble on a certain quest or whatever and you keep dying and you don't want to keep redoing the same thing over and over. It makes it a little bit more enjoyable and less of a pain in the ass. Also what it does, though, which is my favorite part, is if you look at the ammunition on the bottom right, you can see I have 12 bullets in this clip and 22 overall, but all I have to do is keep shooting, and you can see that those numbers never change. I have pretty much unlimited bullets, never have to reload. I can just shoot forever and have a jolly ass time. So again, you can never die, you have unlimited ammo, and the best part, well, one of the best parts, I guess I already said the other part was the best part, but this is one of the best parts too, is if you open up your Pip-Boy, and if you're wondering why mine's blue, you can change that in your settings, don't worry, it's not hard. If you look on the bottom left, you see the little weight logo. I have 9 out of 240, and I'm guessing it's pounds, so I have 9 pounds on me, and I can carry 240. Now, with God mode enabled, there is no limit. I can have 5,000 pounds on me and still be able to run around and do whatever the hell I want. So, now that we have God mode enabled, we can do some of the fun stuff now. So, what I didn't mention, though, was that we're going to be going to a secret developer room. It's pretty dope. A lot of people have already heard about it, but I wanted to go ahead and reiterate anyway, just in case you just got the game and are just watching this video. So what you're going to do, open up the command line again and type in COC space qasmoke, just like that. One space after the C and before the Q, and that's it. Go ahead and hit enter, and you'll enter a loading screen, which doesn't take any time whatsoever, which is something a lot of people have been complaining about in this game, is that the load times are extravagantly long. And yeah, I can kind of agree, but people are like so pissed off they want to stop playing the game, and you know what, fuck you guys, because this game is dope. Okay, so now that you're in here, if you look to the left, you'll see all of these power armors. You have the... Wow, I've never seen that one. Usually it's just an empty one. That's pretty dope. The Raider one, you have the XO1, the T45, the T60, this boo-boo ass one. And you can pretty much hop in any one you want. If you get the fusion core out of one of these boxes, which I'll get to in a minute, you can take it to the surface and have a power suit first, well, at the very beginning. You really don't need it, though, because not to be a spoiler or anything, but you get one right at the beginning anyway, so I wouldn't fuck with it too much. And then over here we have all of these boxes. Now what these all are just item boxes. So you have all your armor, so these are all the costumes and all that kind of stuff. You have the weapons, books, holotapes, games, scrap, consumables, and miscellaneous. So the miscellaneous are really going to be like the bobbleheads and stuff like that and other stuff you can get in the game. But the bobbleheads are very, very important. Go ahead and collect all of those, as what they're going to do is permanently increase your special skill. So I just permanently increase my luck by 1 point. So now if you upgrade luck all the way and just have that one bobblehead, my luck will be 11 out of 10. And that makes the game a little bit better. So if you collect all of those, you are good. You have the consumables, so you have the cures, stim packs, you have rat-away, meats, all of that stuff that you could want to help yourself survive if you don't have God mode on. You have scrap, so this is where you're going to get all the stuff you need to build. You have nuclear material, gold, steel, all of the stuff you'll need to build pretty much anything in the game, especially if you're building settlements. This will help a lot, but you don't really need that if you are in God mode. So if you plan on going out of God mode, go ahead and grab some stuff. But you don't want to go too heavy. Remember, if you go over 240 pounds, you will not be able to run. You'll just be able to walk, and you'll die instantly. So go ahead and move over to the next one, and now we have the games. Nothing really special there, just some games. And the holotapes you'll find as you go through the game, but you don't really need those either. And now we got the books. So these books are pretty sick. They add a lot of stuff that you can do. For instance, the picket fences adds certain things you can do when you're building settlements. You can add like different material, or not materials, but you can create different objects and whatnot. So if I pick it up, I can build statues with this one, and these are all around the world, so you'll just be able to go around and find these. You'll actually find one of this thing, Grognak the Barbarian. You'll find some of those pretty quick in the game, but you don't really need to if you just take all of those. So weapon wise, so we have every weapon in the game: pistols, missiles, ammo, everything. And if you want to take the power suit, you're going to want to go ahead and take the, where did it go? The fusion coal. We're going to need that. And then over here is, like I said, the armor. So this is all of the costumes and armor. So what you can do is you just go over here. We're going to transfer fusion core over, and he's going to put a fusion core in. And now I have this power armor ready to use. Now, to get out of here, if you want to take the power armor, you can. If you don't want to take it, you don't have to. You're going to open up the command line again and go COC, and then put your destination. What I always do is I go Red Rocket EXT. Now, where this is going to take you is to the Red Rocket gas station, which is a football throw away from the settlement, which I was overlooking when I exited the vault, and the area which you lived before the nuke went off, but I don't want to give away too many spoilers here. So this is the area where you live. This is, well, the area. This is the area where you... This is the main area of the map, basically. This is where your settlement will be, all that stuff. This is also where you'll find the dog on your first quest, but don't worry about him. And like I said, you're just a football throw away. You just follow this road here, go over the bridge right there, and you can see the settlement right there. Also, there are some other things I will not mention in this video. I just want to point that out real quick, such as the no clipping, how to kill all the NPCs, make them not fight you, stuff like that. That's just kind of garbage. It's really no fun. I mean, God mode kind of pushes it, but it's still kind of fun. You still actually have to play the game. You can't be walking around in the sky and walking through buildings and shit. So next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to show you guys how to make yourself any level you want. Now this one is super easy. This will allow you to get all your perk points, to get all the perks you want at the highest level, and be able to play the game basically as though you've already, you know, done basically everything. So what you're going to do, open up the command line again, and you're going to type in player.setlevel, and then type in the level you want. I'm going to go 200, and as you can see, my XP is going up, and it's just going to go up for a while. But I have been level 200, so now I have 199 different points I can use, and this should be more than enough to get basically everything. Now, it doesn't give you exactly everything, but there are some you really won't need, you know, kind of down the list. But, you know, if you want them, give yourself level 300, and you should be able to, or 250 or 220 or whatever, and you'll be able to buy everything at every level, and be perfectly fine as you go, and you'll just have everything there. So now that we've done that, we're going to go ahead and show you guys probably the most used part of the console, and this is how to give yourself items. So this is how you give yourself guns, you give yourself ammo without having to go into the secret developer room, etc., etc. And like I said, I'll leave a link down below in the description for you guys, where you can see all of that, or well, I'll link you to the pages where you can see all of these item codes that people have found, and just substitute those for the ones I'm going to use in these instances. So we'll go ahead and open up your command line, and you're going to go to player.additem. Now, some places I have seen, and one of the ones I linked down below is going to have player/additem. It's always /additem. You don't ever have a slash, you have a period. Always. It'll say slash, you put a period. Please put a period, or you'll be wondering what the hell is going on. So I'm going to give myself bottle caps, which the item code, this is where you'll put in your item code if you want. So it's going to be 0000000 and F. So that's the item code, and then you're going to hit space and the quantity. So I'm going to give myself 100 billion, trillion, million, I don't even know how many I just gave myself, 10 million. So I gave myself 10 million bottle caps, so now I have pretty much unlimited currency in the game to buy whatever I want from any vendors, etc., etc. You can also give yourself bobby pins, which is the same code, but instead of an F, it's an A. You can give yourself mini nukes, a whole bunch of different crap. But just don't go overboard, because if you go overboard, the game will save most likely around here when you level up so much and give yourself stuff. And if you don't have a save game and it didn't auto save before, you will be stuck like that, which kind of ruins the game if you want to have some fun. Oh god. So I always recommend create a save point right before you leave the vault, so that way you can skip the intro part if you want to restart the game, or or just kind of messing around with this and then want to go back and actually play legitimately, or whatever. Alrighty guys, one thing I did forget to mention though is when you are in God mode and you do have a settlement and you do go to the workshop and you want to build stuff, well, you don't actually need to have any materials on you, any miscellaneous. Look, I can just build whatever the hell I want. As you can see, my wood and steel is 999 and it'll never ever change, and I can just build a bunch of crap. So you can pretty much build anything you want, and you don't have to actually have the materials to build it, and you can just build basically unlimited anything you want. Alrighty guys, that's pretty much going to do it for me. Thank you so much for watching. If you did enjoy the video, please like and subscribe down below. Every like and subscription really helps me. I'm a small channel. I'm really trying to grow. Thank you guys so much for watching though. Really appreciate it. If you have a question or concern, please leave it down below in the comment section. I'll answer that quickly. Thank you guys so much for watching. Enjoy Fallout 4. Enjoy this magnificent game. And I hope you guys have as much fun with it as I am and have had so far.